Hi guys, my name is Tess and today we are going to talk about ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. ADHD is a chronic condition that includes attention difficulty, hyperactivity and impulsiveness. It usually starts with from childhood and can continue all the way into adulthood. I will highlight some of the symptoms of ADHD. But remember, you always need to consult with your pediatrician. So the first symptom is low frustration tolerance. The child gets really annoyed at the slightest frustration. So if they are doing a task and it's too difficult and they're not able to achieve it, they get frustrated. But usually children have this tendency of failing, attempting again until they get it. The second symptom is they have hot temper. So a child gets annoyed and throws a fit or a tantrum, but the child with ADHD, they will get really annoyed. And sometimes you will feel like it's extreme, but that's the way they express themselves. And they have poor management skills, inattention and hyper-impulsive disorder, and they also have trouble multitasking. There are three subtypes of ADHD. There is the one where the child is predominantly inattentive, predominantly hyperactive, or a combination of both. So we start with the one the child is inattentive. So a child who shows patterns of inattentiveness will not stay focused. They will avoid tasks that involve mental effort, classwork, assignment, etc. They will lose items that are required for their classwork or homework, such as toys, pencils, etc. Then they will be indifferent to their caregiver, or they seem like they are ignoring the person who is taking care of them. A child who shows a pattern of hyperactivity will talk too much and they will not be able to wait for their turn. And so they will disrupt conversations. And then they find it hard to stay calm and seated all through an activity like class. And they fidget and tap their feet. The child is in constant motion, they'll run around, and they have trouble doing an activity quietly. What are the causes of ADHD? There is no exact known cause. However, there can be genetic causes, environment, and exposure to toxins like lead. So when do you see a doctor? When you feel or make observations that conclude or point to your child having ADHD, it's important to see a developmental disorder pediatrician. Those ones, they'll be able to tell you for sure if your child is having ADHD. ADHD can make life hard for children. A child with ADHD will struggle in class. They will have poor self-esteem. They are also at a higher risk of engaging in alcohol or drug abuse. The children will tend to have accidents and injuries of all kinds, and they have trouble interacting with and being accepted by their peers. Children with ADHD are also likely to have other conditions. I'll name a few: mood disorder, then there is anxiety disorder, and of interest, autism. So autism and ADHD can occur together, and the percentage is like 30 to 50% of people who have children who have autism are more likely to have ADHD. So how do you prevent ADHD? During pregnancy, avoid stuff that will harm your child. For instance, smoking, drugs, these are things that predispose your child to a lot of issues. And then also limit your child exposure to the screen, like the TV or games, especially for the first 5 years. Protect your child from exposure to toxins and pollutants. So that is it about ADHD. I hope you got some insights into the condition. Let me know what you think. Leave me a comment and subscribe to my channel. Until later, stay safe.